So I got 4k plus 2.1 equals to 4k plus 4 plus 6k plus 16.8, all this divided by 2. Now I just have to solve, okay? Now I'm going to first multiply both sides by 2 first, okay? On the left side here, you get 14k plus 4.2. On the other side, this cancels, and now let me simplify these on the way. So I have 4k, 6k, this becomes 10k, 4 and 16.8, this becomes plus 20.8. Now I'm going to subtract 10k from both sides. This cancels out, this becomes 4k plus 4.2 equals 20.8. Now subtract 4.2 on both sides. Cancels, gives me 4k equals 16.6. I didn't divide both sides by 4 here. My k value will be 16.6 divided by 4. This will give me the value of 4.15, and that's going to be my answer of k. Now let's move on to example 2. Now trapezoid with the mixed segment UK is shown. So we know this is the mixed segment, which means this is equal to this and this is equal to this. Now we're finding x and y if RU equals negative 2x minus 2y, if AU equals 10, if RH equals 4x, if UK equals 14, if AW equals x plus 13. Now to find my x here, I know this is the mixed segment, so it equals to, right here is x. I know this is the mixed segment, so I know this is equal to base 1 plus base 2 divided by 2. So let me go ahead and set up the equation so I can find my x. Mixed segment is equal to 14, is equals to 4x plus x plus 13. All this is divided by 2. Now, I will go ahead and multiply both sides by 2. This cancels, gives me 4x plus x, that's 5x, plus 13 equals to 28. I'll then subtract both sides by 13. This cancels, gives me 5x equals 15. I divide both sides by 5 here, and this makes me x equals 3. And that's how I find my x. Now to find my y here, I know my only expression with y in it is this one. But I also know that this segment and this segment right here is actually equal. So I can set them equal to each other. I do negative 2x minus 2y equals 10. Now I can plug in my x value. 2 times 3 minus 2y equals 10. This will give us negative 6 minus 2y equals 10. I add 6 on both sides. Cancels, gives me negative 2y equals 16. I then divide both sides by negative 2 here. My y will be equal to negative 8. Now let's go to a real world question. Now, so located on the Natural Coast State Trail in north central Florida is the Suwannee River Trestle, a bridge that's shaped like isosceles trapezoid. The state has been inspecting older bridges to ensure their safety and has determined that Suwannee River Trestle presents as a trapezoid ZYMU needs additional support base to its middle. So let's go ahead and draw my trapezoid. It's saying that my trapezoid right here, I'm going to redraw it because I had to label it and this picture is not very good to label. It says I need a support through the middle, basically meaning I need a midpoint. I need a mid-segment through the middle. Now the support brace connects ZU and YM at their midpoint. So this is my mid-segment because these two are midpoints. Now it says if the length of ZU is 28 and the trestle hole perimeter is actually, let me write down perimeter. It's actually 153. What's my length of my new support brace? Or what is my, X here? Now, in order to figure this out, I know if this part is 28, then this right here will also be 28. This means, well, my base 1 and my base 2 is whatever's left, right? I know everything together, all these adding together is 153. So to figure out what these two bases adds up together as, I will just do 153 minus 28 minus 28, which is the same as 153 minus 56, or this will give me 97. Now this 97 represents base 1 and base 2 together because this is the only two part that we didn't know. Now, my goal is to find the x, or the mid-segment. Remember, my mid-segment formula was b1 plus b2 divided by 2. Well, do we know what our b1 and b2 adding together is? Well, we do know. So we just plug in. 97 divided by 2 equals my mid-segment, or in this case, x. Then I just solve. This will be 97 divided by 2, and my value here will be 48.5, and this is all of 5.